Good evening. It's a series of big losses for one of Albuquerque's most unique business districts. Just days apart from each other, 3 Nob Hill restaurants say they've either closed or will be shutting their doors for good. News 13's Jessica Salinas is live outside one of those businesses with more on what's behind the closures.
A 30-year staple here in Nob Hill, O'Neill says it wasn't an easy choice to close, but business just hasn't been the same since for the past several years.
We've just had to make a decision as business has fallen off.
O'Neill's Pub in Nob Hill says in the past 4 years, business has not been as smooth as it used to be. Increasing food costs and fewer people walking through the doors are some of the reasons they're closing next month.
Two things that happened kind of simultaneously in 2020 was that art came online and COVID happened. So those two affected the store on Central.
Facing a thin margin between cost versus how much the Nob Hill location was bringing in, owner Rob O'Neill says now is a good time to step away from Central, while they plan to keep their other pub open in the Heights.
It's hard on everybody. It's hard
Parlor and Salt and Board are also exiting the Nob Hill University area, with Slice Parlor already shut down and Salt and Board closing this weekend.
It's definitely a huge loss in our community, but I'm hopeful. You know, Nob Hill is still one of our amazing walkable areas of our town that have, you know, over 20 other restaurants.
But Nob Hill City Councilor Nicole Rogers still thinks the future remains bright for the area, saying the neighborhood is still attractive for other businesses to move in.
So I really am just advocating for funding so that we can give some businesses much needed improvements for their facades, for safety, for all the different things that they want and need.
O'Neill's will close down this location on November 3rd. We tried to speak with employees at Salt and Board about their closure, but they declined an interview. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Jessica. Councilor Rogers says the community can provide input about what they would like to see fixed up in Nob Hill. And we'll have a link to where you can do that at alwaysonkrqe.com.